Staten Island Advance here is live on the scene of a car accident on Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard. We are here live on Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard where there was a car accident where a sedan smashed into a truck carrying a few passengers. The police have blocked off this entire section. There are ambulance, fire trucks, many police officers on scene. Again, this is at the intersection of Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard. There are a few injured on scene. You can see the bumper of this car charred and burnt. There's traffic starting to back up. There's traffic starting to back up for blocks right now. Again, Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard. Major accident where you can see a vehicle here looks to have smashed into a Richmond ambulance truck. This is a Richmond ambulance truck. As you can see, we have a victim here. Looks like they sustained injuries. There's someone here receiving medical treatment. So again, this is on Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard just a few minutes ago. Very serious car accident. The front of this car is completely wrecked. As you can see, glass all over the floor. The bumper ended up all the way on the curb, smashing into a Richmond ambulance. The sedan almost unrecognizable. There is someone who appears to be injured who is receiving medical treatment. A whole crowd here is gathering on the corner. This is the bumper of the Ford ambulance, ripped to shreds. A crowd of people are beginning to gather to check out the commotion here right on the corner of Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard. We know one patient is being treated right now. Again, traffic is blocked off for the entire right lane of Hylan Boulevard right now.
I understand that. We're bringing you right back to the hospital to have the all your records. They've got to get you back. They can't sit here. They got to secure your belongings.
Suitcase is yours too.
No, that's not. I was trying to say that 3 days ago.
If we can get that bag out.
You okay?
We'll take it to the hospital.
Yeah, let me get close.
You want them,
You
sir?
need to probably don't realize it because we're shopping. So, tell them to take you in the ambulance too.
Huh?
They're going to send somebody for, I need to go by
Child control.
They said it was leaking. That's the only reason why I got out of it. Why don't you get up there and
You're going to be a victim as well, man.
Absolutely.
You were driving the truck, right?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor, sir, and stop filming? That'd be great.
I'm with the advance.
And besides being shook up, we all shook up. You okay?
Again, traffic blocked off on the entire right lane of Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard after this major car accident. We know one person appears to be injured, is being treated with medical attention, was riding in the Richmond County ambulance, and the driver, a woman who was sitting beside him on the curb, looked to be dealing with minor injuries at this time. As you can see, traffic is stretching all the way down Hylan Boulevard. If you're coming from the Midland Beach area, traveling towards the South Shore, try to steer clear of Hylan Boulevard at the time because of this major accident. Firefighters, police, trucks blocking off the entire right lane right now as people are being treated and getting medical attention for some minor injuries here in this horrible looking car accident here on Hylan Boulevard. At the time, we're unsure if anyone was fatally injured. It doesn't appear to be so right now, but again, the advance will give you that information as soon as we can. But we do know that there are at least 2 ambulances on site. Again, this was Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard. Very busy intersection on Staten Island. It looks like this police emergency service vehicle is now going to try to tow the Richmond County ambulance from the intersection. This is where the victims are being treated that were in the accident. Again, a car accident in the intersection of Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard a few minutes ago, causing traffic backups on Hylan Boulevard. It appears to be a Nissan Altima that was involved in the wreck. A Nissan Altima and a Richmond County Ambulance Ford truck. This is the debris. We'll get a close-up for you guys here. Causing traffic backups on Hylan Boulevard and Tyson's Lane. There's the Ford symbol. You can see how burnt all this debris is.
Nobody meant to hurt nobody. Mr. Canelo, you don't need that right now. You need to worry about your life, right?
This is on the intersection for those joining us right now. Staten Island Advance with a Facebook Live on the intersection of Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard, backing up traffic. The entire right lane is closed down. You can see NYPD trying to direct traffic. There is a very serious car accident where it looks like 2 people are dealing with minor injuries right now. When the Advance got on scene, we were unaware of where the driver was of this Nissan Altima. We are unsure of those injuries, but we here are at the scene. Traffic is backed up in many directions. As you can see, stretchers are coming out now from the ambulance to transport some victims to the nearest hospital. Again, for those joining us right now, we arrived on the scene of a very serious car accident in the corner of Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard here moments ago, where it looks like a Richmond County ambulance collided with a Nissan Altima right here on the corner. And there are victims at the moment being transported into ambulances as there's a crowd gathering here. Traffic is backing up along Hylan Boulevard, so if you could, try to steer clear of Hylan Boulevard.
One kiss for 45 degrees, and one kiss is 100%.
So again, some of the victims that were on scene appeared to be dealing with minor injuries once the Advance arrived. Nothing too serious, but we are unaware of the injuries sustained to the driver once we got on scene. And we're going to try to update you with a story as soon as we can, as some of the victims dealing with minor injuries that looks like they were appeared to be driving in the Richmond County ambulance. They're being transported right now. We are on the corner of Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard, where there was a very serious car accident in terms of damage to the car. The front bumper ripped off of this Nissan Altima, as well as the front end of the Richmond County ambulance Ford truck. Many ambulance EMTs, Fire department officials, NYPD on scene right now on the corner of Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard. Shane DeMail for the Staten Island Advance. For everyone joining us, we know that there was a couple with minor injuries on scene being transported in an ambulance to go get medical care. Nothing appeared to be too serious, but we're unaware who was driving the Nissan, how badly they were hurt, because as you can see, this has the most damage to it. Looking at the front of this car, the entire front end ripped apart. And we hope that there aren't any fatal injuries. We will get that information to you guys as soon as we can. So traffic is shut down on the entire right lane of Hylan Boulevard, moving from Tyson's down to New Dorp Lane. It is closed in that direction right now for like a block, and no traffic is able to get through right now unless you're making a left-hand turn coming down from the New Dorp Lane area. So from Tyson's to New Dorp, it is not travelable on the right lane heading from Tyson's Lane to New Dorp. Traffic is also backed up in the right lane. So victims were transported with minor injuries. You can see there's still a whole bunch of people on scene right now, waiting around. Cops directing traffic. We'll have a complete coverage of this later tonight on SILive.com. Make sure to check back so we could update those, what the extent of the injuries were, and how this accident appeared to happen here on the corner of Tyson's Lane and Hylan Boulevard. The Advance bringing you guys to the scene of tragic accident. We're not sure of the extent of the injuries. We know some on scene were minor. Try to steer clear of Hylan Boulevard. Traffic is backed up, and again, some minor injuries. We're unsure what happened to the driver at this time during this accident on Hylan Boulevard and Tyson's Lane. Make sure to check back SILive.com, where we'll have complete coverage. Thanks everyone for joining us here tonight. Shane DeMail for the Staten Island Advance on an update, breaking news, Facebook Live.